name is Tammy, and this is my husband, Leon. I hadn't had much prior experience with men, so I was attracted to Leon, who was very outspoken and proactive in his approaches towards me. So we got married, but after we had our daughter, Sally, Leon stopped coming home as much. He would say that he was out with his clients drinking or playing golf, and it was part of his job to do so. By the time Sally was 3 years old, Leon was barely ever home. Leon's mother, Agatha, lived with us, but when I was worried about Leon not coming home, she blamed it on me.
It's because you aren't attractive at all.
I was trying my best to take care of my body and face in between my chores, though.
Sorry for always being late. I've just been promoted to the leader of a big upcoming project.
I see. Don't overwork yourself. I don't know what I'd do if something happened to you.
Well, the first 2 months are the toughest, but let's go on a family trip once things settle down a bit.
My heart felt calm when Leon was nice to me. Around the time that Sally was 4 years old, I became pregnant with our second child. Leon and Agatha were excited too at first, but as soon as we found out our child's sex, they looked disappointed.
A girl again?
How useless of you not to be able to bear a boy. One girl was fine, but...
Yeah, but at least the baby is healthy, right? I mean, we can always try for a boy next time.
We don't have the kind of money to raise 3 children.
Yeah, you guys need to save enough money to care for me when I get too old, you know. Girls just cost money. Oh, you're such a useless wife. Is it too late to get that baby aborted?
What? No! The baby's already 7 months, and even if it was possible, I would never do that.
What the hell? I only married you because you were the quiet and obedient type.
I'm sick of this girl who can't even have a boy.
I was so sad that all I could do was cry. Sally noticed me crying. Are you okay, Mommy? Did Daddy and Grandma say something mean to you? When I heard her voice of concern, I told myself that I shouldn't be showing her this and forced a smile on my face. Things calmed down for a while, and finally I was in my last month of pregnancy. Leon wasn't coming home at all, and Agatha still threw mean comments at me. But my other mom friends kept my spirits high. My parents were excited to see their second granddaughter, so I was able to persevere. But that horrible incident happened.
Tammy, you want to go to the hot springs this weekend? I got us some tickets. We won't be able to go out for a while once the baby is born after all, right? You want to go too, right, Sally?
Yeah, I want to go on vacation! So that weekend, we decided to go to a hot spring location nearby. Leon carried our bags and escorted me to the car. He was being very nice. Maybe he's making amends. I was hoping that this was a new chapter and that we could enjoy a family fun vacation. However...
Sorry, I'm kind of sleepy. You mind if I take a little break?
Leon suddenly said that he wanted to take a nap in the middle of the mountains, so I got out of the car with Sally. Hey, Mommy, look! These flowers are so pretty! You're right. I wonder what they're called. Huh? Wait, what? Wait! We were just taking a walk in the woods when I heard the sounds of the car engine. When I turned around, our car was leaving. I panicked and ran, but Sally was with me. Plus, I was in my last stages of pregnancy. I had no chance to catch up, and Leon left with the car. Oh no, Sally. Hold on, let me make a phone. No, I have no service. We were so deep in the mountains, and I had no service. The panic caused my stomach to cramp, and I could barely stand from the pain. Why is this happening? Mommy, are you okay? I'll chase after Daddy's car, so you wait right here, Mommy! No, Sally, don't walk around alone in these mountains. I'm okay. Don't worry about Mommy. I'll get us through this, okay? As I was talking to Sally, I heard engine sounds again. Is Leon back to get us? No, it was another car. I was in despair, but this was my last chance to call for help. Hey, help, stop! No, they didn't see me. I have a big voice, Mommy. Help! Daddy left us! Stop! Mommy has a baby in her tummy! Stop! Help! Sally was usually a quiet and gentle girl, but her face was bright red as she was yelling at the top of her lungs and waving her arms. I yelled with her. The car finally noticed and stopped for us.
What's wrong?
The driver came running towards us. Oh, thank God. The sense of relief is the last thing I remember before I lost consciousness. When I came to, Sally and my parents were looking over at me in the bed. Mommy! Hey, Grandma! Mommy's eyes are open!
Oh, thank goodness. Tammy, we were so worried.
Thankfully, the baby was unharmed, and Sally seemed fine as well. Oh, thank God. As I was sighing in relief, Leon came in giggling.
My bad. I had to make a phone call to my company real quick and went to look for service. I was gonna come back and get you, but I can't believe you made such a big scene out of it.
Well, you should have at least said something. I called for you so many times, but you didn't stop for me. My stomach!
All right, don't do this right now. It's not good for your body. You just rest for now.
My father was right. I stopped arguing and laid back down to get some rest. The next day I felt better, so I grabbed a cab and went back home. I walked in and heard talking from the living room.
Man, she's so lucky.
Yeah, I can't believe how that baby survived the whole thing. She must have the devil in her corner or something. Why couldn't they have all died?
I felt the blood leaving my face. Was it really on purpose? I quickly took out my phone and started recording. Leon and Agatha went on about how I was worthless for not having a boy, and how they were done caring for me. Leon was saying how he only married me because I was obedient, and all kinds of other terrible things. I see now. Leon didn't marry me because he loved me. He just wanted a puppet. So, I started to prepare for divorce. I set up cameras throughout the house to gather evidence. I found out that Leon was having an affair. I recorded him flirting with his young girlfriend over a video chat. So, after stealing his password, I unlocked his phone, and there was a bunch of evidence of him having an affair since around the time that Sally was born. So, he was cheating all along. I had enough evidence, but I had to get revenge somehow as well. I successfully gave birth to my daughter, and 1 month passed. It was time for me to get revenge. I invited our relatives to show them my baby. We were all going to gather at a nice restaurant, so before I went, I put sleeping pills into Leon and Agatha's tea and left them in the middle of the mountains.
Hey, what? Huh?
What? What is this? Where are we? They both woke up, but were still out of it when I dropped them off in the car, and they started chasing after me. But I ignored them. I took their phones too, and just left them there. It was in the middle of the winter at evening. It must have been pretty scary to be left in the middle of the pitch-black mountains.
Oh, where's Leon and Agatha?
I left them in the mountains.
What do you mean?
This is revenge. The month that I was about to have this baby, Leon left me in the mountains, and I explained to them everything that had happened and let them hear all the ridiculous recordings of Leon and Agatha. They all seemed shocked. I was so scared when Daddy left us. Sally's cry added to their sympathy. I told them I had no intentions of picking them up, but
If you just leave them there and die, you'll become a criminal.
one of my relatives panicked and went to pick them up.
What the hell? You almost killed us!
How dare you? We're going to sue you!
Sure, go ahead. I was planning on suing you too anyways.
Huh? For what?
You left me and Sally in the mountains on purpose, didn't you? Here's proof, and I know all about your affair too. I have proof of that as well. Apologize for it all right now and sign the divorce papers, or I'm going to the police right now. I'm serious.
Shut up! Who do you think you—
You worthless girl! I'm gonna—
One of my angry relatives punched Leon in the face, and Agatha started coming for me, so another relative slapped her, and she fell back. After that, neither one of them gave me a good apology, so I went to the police and filed a report. Apparently, Leon was guilty of domestic violence and child abuse and neglect, but I had done the same thing back to them as revenge, so my lawyer recommended that we just settle it out of court.
Do you want people bullying Sally and Monica for having a father as a criminal?
I know it might seem unjust, but just take back the police report. My parents convinced me to settle it outside of court, but the affair was a whole other deal. I received plenty of alimony for that. Of course, I charged the mistress too and received a total of $70,000, and I charged child support for 2 daughters as well.
Come on, forgive me! Let me live with you! I have no money left!
We had to sell the house, our land, everything! This is all your fault. You better take some responsibility for this.
It seemed the girl that Leon was having an affair with was engaged. The fiancé got mad and punched Leon in the face, and now he had a big scar on his face. The scar started rumors around his office, and he got uncomfortable and had to leave his work. I made sure to receive the alimony and child support in one payment, so it doesn't hurt me if he doesn't have an income anymore. It seems like they went for help to their relatives, but no one helped them out after what they did. I saw them sitting on the bench in front of the Public Employment Security Office buildings in rags the other day. From what I hear, Leon abandoned his mother after that and disappeared. He posted on social media about how he was some hotshot in a nightclub now and was set for life, but he stopped updating his posts after a month or two and disappeared again. Agatha works for pennies now at a relative's hotel. Serves them right. I live at my parents' house with my children now. I plan to go back to work as soon as Monica is old enough to go to daycare. I hope life stays peaceful for me.